Welcome to Wheel Stutter Blindly. I'm Wheel.
I'm Stutter.
And I'm Blindly.
This is the podcast that proves you don't need to walk, talk clearly, or see to crush life.
Crush life?
Crush life. Let's crush life.
Slap that like button.
That's it.
Yes. And it's
Don't
only
forget to
$10.99
subscribe.
a month doing how to crush life.
Take your alpha brain things every day, and then you can crush life.
Let it green.
Click here to crush life. How's it going, guys?
I used to crush up things with a credit card
Oh, yeah.
And it's all of the other hand.
on the back of dirty toilet stalls.
Anyway, guys,
On Hooker's ass. Okay, yeah.
I had an experience that
You did.
you guys are going to go crazy
Nice.
about. Okay, so I went, not bragging, I went into the bank, like
Okay.
into the branch,
Yeah.
Scotiabank. You can look it up. This is true at Sudan and Young.
Okay.
Yeah, Young and Sudan. And I
Right by the farm boy. Yeah.
had some cash to put in from
Yeah.
Canadian Cash, American Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cash-free branch.
Oh, I love those.
No.
A bank branch, it doesn't take money.
Yeah.
What the
There are a couple of those.
fuck is that?
There are a couple of those.
She's like, we have ones that take money at Eglinton and St. Clair.
It's a
Like,
lot
you're
of
still-
new things.
You're still a bank.
Yeah. it's yeah.
The fu- you go
We
to
live in a
Loblaws. Like,
cashless society now, Todd. Where you know?
well, that's their main business. You go to Loblaws. Like, where's the milk? Oh, we have it at the next store over.
Yeah.
You
They
know
have
those.
cash.
There's a
Those-
couple of those.
It's a great excuse though with those panhandling gypsies that you know are scammers and they probably got an SUV, behind the building or whatever. I just always love saying, I'm sorry, I'm
I'm a
I have
cashless person.
I
I'm a
have digital
cashless
I don't
currency
have cards on
only.
me.
Digital currency only.
Oh man,
Sorry.
I saw a homeless guy in Austin who had like
A square?
Square.
They give them out in Europe to people.
They
in
had a square. He had a square thing.
Yeah, in Europe they give them out to people instead of giving them homes. They give them a square.
He get on a square. No,
To
but
panhandle with?
Yeah.
yeah.
The European? Which European?
I don't know. The Western ones.
I had an interesting situation too, right?
Yeah.
I went to a casino in Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
and a casino in Nova Scotia, in Halifax. I call it the city of incline because everything's up a hill.
So many hills.
So many hills, city of incline,
But
right?
you can bet with shrimp, right? You don't have to use chips.
Lobster, whatever.
Yeah.
No,
Cod.
They're like, I was sweating, and my face was red because I was walking uphill.
Yeah.
And I went to the casino, and the guy stopped me, and then the guy decided, should we let him in? And the guy asked me, how much have you drank tonight? I'm like, excuse me? How much have you drank tonight?
That's how it is.
You look like you had a couple. I'm like, no, I haven't.
First of all, this is fucking Nova Scotia. Everyone's had a couple.
I haven't. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes.
Are you sure?
I have intellectual disability, right?
Yeah. I'm very
And-
bad at gambling.
Okay, fine. They let me go in. I finished the casino, and on the way back to the hotel, I saw my friend. He asked me where have I came from. He said the casino. I'm like, he's like, oh, I want to go. So
You went back?
I went back to the casino for the second time.
Drunk this time.
I came in, and it was a different person
Oh, God.
behind the thing. How much have you had to drink, sir?
I think it's just a question they ask people.
Are you sure? No, I saw people. And like, are you sure? You look sweaty. I'm like, yeah, just come to the fucking hill.
Your city's all hills.
And the funny thing also is, the guy that asked me had a lisp.
Maybe he was drinking.
He had a lisp. We're like, are you drinking?
Yes, the guy, the person at the door had a lisp, or your friend had a lisp.
The security guard
Had a-
had a lisp.
He was probably
Speech.
drinking.
I can't take orders from a security guard with a lisp.
I'm like, are you?
That's-
like, Do you find that funny that you think I'm drunk when you sound like you drunk too?
Stop it, tough guy.
Stop it.
Man. I love Nova Scotia.
Oh, it's the best.
The best. No, but that's my casino story. So yeah.
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
How about we play Canada's favorite game?
Oh, did you see that?
Todd!
They show some
What's the
random shit on the video, and I try to figure out what it is, and I always fail.
Because
No, you got one.
Because you are?
Because I'm blind.
There you go.
Exactly.
I'm hard of seeing. Hit it, Dante.
Disability Pride Night is Thursday, July 10th, and with the theme ticket, fans take home a Cardinals cap featuring the Disability Pride flag and Cardinals in Braille. Details at cardinals.com/theme.
That's it.
You just can't say pride and flag together.
Oh.
God hates flags.
So what's going on there, Todd?
That reminds me of, it's obviously a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's Disability Pride Night,
Yeah.
where everyone's gay or something.
I love them. I love the long pause. Yeah.
Have you ever seen, maybe you can find it. There's a clip of a talk show
Okay.
where they're bringing on a blind guy who climbed Mount Everest.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like,
Oh.
he climbed Mount Everest, but he's gay. Blind. Blind.
I remember
There's
that.
so many of these, man.
That was hilarious. I saw that.
So many of these.
It's all the same. There's something different about this guy.
Did he say what the view was like?
The break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that.
Okay, as we head to the break, our list for 6 o'clock.
Did they film that on a wristwatch?
It seems
That was so bad.
In like 1983.
Yeah.
19 years ago, that was posted. 16
Wow.
million views.
16 million
Million,
views.
wow.
But seriously, what is it? 240p? Is that what it is?
Probably.
Well, if it's
Probably
19 years ago,
140.
that's like when YouTube started. So it could be from
240p.
before that, too.
Oh my God. Take it down to 144. I didn't even know that was possible.
I mean, everything you see 144p.
That's crazy.
But he's gay. Gay.
I mean, blind.
Same difference.
You can be both. And
Anyway.
nothing wrong with both.
Anyway, so what's going on? How was Halifax?
Is there any way that we could explain why you look like a 1970s porn star?
Okay.
Who, Jared?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You would think I look like the guy who is not allowed at schools or libraries.
Yeah,
And
schoolyard.
1970 porn star.
Which you're not.
I was filming this movie.
1970s porn.
This movie that was that was shot in 1970. It's
shot in 1970?
It's from 1970.
Oh, okay. It takes place in
It's
1970.
based on a true story from the 1970s. And that an event that happened in San Francisco. That's all I can say because I signed an NDA.
I never actually signed mine. I just looked at it.
Also, I can say it involves a lot of people with disabilities, and it's the most inclusive environment I ever been to.
Me too.
Because they had every person with a disability from crew to actors.
I wasn't there.
So I shot.
You shot it too.
I shot before Jared,
Yeah.
and I told him, I was like, "This is the most." Like, hey, forget the fucking filming and all that, because I didn't really like that, to be honest with you. It was fucking
Boring. Takes forever.
fucking just
Again and again and again.
ridiculous.
Cut.
And then you're dealing with.
Reset.
I know, but then the people, just whatever. It was a
It's
fun.
a little stressful. Yeah.
It wasn't stressful. It was
It's as good as it can
It's
be.
not for me.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say. Okay. So, but the environment and dealing with the production and everything was unbelievable.
Yeah.
they weren't like, okay, you're going to do this, then you're going to go over there. They were like, okay, so this is what we need to accomplish.
Yeah.
What is the best way that you can? There was, at one point in time, people in chairs had to transfer from the sidewalk down to a street. So there's the curb, right? So the stunt coordinator's there, and he's like, okay, so I need you guys to grab these people by the wheelchair and push them down this way. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, dude, no. Like, there's a couple of us here that if you get us going down frontwards, you're going to pick us up off the concrete. We're in these old chairs that don't have, like, seatbelts or anything, right?
Yeah.
Like, the safest, best way is to go backwards down.
Yeah.
Without even missing a beat. He just turned and looked at everybody and goes, did you hear him? Everybody backwards. It's the safest, whatever. And then he looked at me and he goes, what's your name? I said, my name's Blair. And he goes, oh, my name, I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he was a great guy. I can't remember. He's like, I'm the head stunt coordinator. Any more tips like that, keep them coming. And off he went. Yeah. I'm not used to that shit, right? Because normally they're like, people look at us like, you know. And
well, you're either wrong or you're very special. And that was just like, oh, that's right? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they took like very
Like a
good
person.
care of us. They keep asking us if we wanted water. It was a hot
They kept
day.
asking if you wanted water.
Yeah.
Is it because they thought you were drinking?
Well,
Do you need water? Do you need water, sir?
Do you need water, sir?
Why are you sweating?
They used to just spray a hose on the disabled actors.
But
I was White Claw.
I was sitting there at one point in time when I was dealing with, so they have like an accessibility manager, I'll say, right? Or like the head
coordinator or something.
The head accessibility coordinator. And we're talking away, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, why am I not treated like this in my home? By my staff and the organization that runs this place.
You want to talk about the piece of paper?
Why am I not... Yeah, maybe. Why am I not treated like this at home? This is my home, and I feel... I don't know. I felt... I just...
Yeah, it was...
Like, like here... Yeah, here, though, like, the manager and attendants and stuff, they get this paternalistic fucking viewpoint where they look at me like I'm some little baby or kid or whatever. I'm like, I'm fucking 48 years old. Like, I've done, guaranteed, way more shit than you've ever done in your fucking life.
But now you're on a shoot where the focus is disability. Like, they want it. It's respected, almost.
It did not seem like... fake. It seemed real.
Yeah. It was all genuine.
It did not seem like they had to do it. No, they wanted to do it. They wanted to be inclusive. They wanted to be...
You okay, Blair?
They had, like, quiet rooms. They had, like... It was very, very
well, you
inclusive.
You said it earlier today. You're like, I felt loved. Like
I felt loved.
There was a lot.
And it was an inclusive environment.
Love, appreciation...
Where
and just like, let's have a good time and the whole bit.
It was just so loved and everybody was
so I was on
had the same agenda, you know?
I was on a show called In the Dark, which was canceled because it was a piece of shit.
Isn't that your life all the time?
Yeah. Okay. So it was about a girl who's blind detective, but the actress was sighted. Yeah. So the extras, they tried to get all blind extras. And we got paid extra because it's a special skill.
Yeah.
And then they just like, it's like, okay, extras are having lunch over there. And they just walk away. And it's like me and 4 other blind guys like, okay, find some food.
Not us, man.
I heard stories from other people, like other extras, how like this set is like 100% better than most sets they've been on. So,
the only time I went to the set was for like wardrobe change or whatever, because we shot on location.
Yeah, but how long?
So all the background actors, their like lunch area and stuff like that was at like the Sheridan or whatever. Oh, okay. But we were filming over in between Bay and Adelaide and Richmond, and the production crew came to us and said, okay, you guys are not going to go over to where the background guys are. You're going to go eat lunch with the crew that's like right here.
That's
so we
better.
It was so nice. We didn't have to like go all the way over there, right? Kind of deal.
Well, that's
better food
and
too.
at the end of the day, I was sitting outside for like 12 hours, so I was fucking freezing. and I couldn't drive my chair because I was so cold my arm stopped working.
Yeah.
They got like freaking minivans to take us. It was only like 2 blocks or whatever.
Yeah.
It was warm. As I said, I wasn't able to drive. My arm wouldn't work, so I couldn't drive my chair anyways. And then they were like, just drive Blair home. So they drove me all the way home.
Yeah, I got rides because of the whatever special skill thing. You get rides, but it was like I was there for 19 hours. I was shot for like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
But I got like a couple grand, so that was pretty cool.
Like, you know, another thing, like I'd be quiet about that, about some of these people that are background actors, if they hear that you get special rates and they'd probably put bleach in their fucking eyes.
No, I know other people.
Like I'm telling you, these people were.
They're trying to get a living off that, and it's not.
I get it.
Yeah. No. I'm
but like it was just
and the people.
It was a weird environment.
The people you meet, the other extras. Like I remember we met a woman. She's like saying how I was on a shoot last week and they made me leave because I was prettier than the lead, and talking about her boob job she got. Like,
I saw people.
Very stereotypical.
I saw extras on set that bought like lawn chairs.
Yeah.
They're like
it's long. It's a long day.
They're professional extras, so they know. Like they bought like comfy lawn chairs.
They'll treat you like crap.
Had like a
long day.
Harassed, cause like it was one day that I was in holding for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Without even being on set.
Wow.
And yesterday I was only on set for like an hour.
Are you able to tell me that story that you're telling me, like when you came to come get me, about the person that gave you the haircut?
Oh yeah, I can tell you that story.
Cut your hair?
So, if you know me before this, I have a full beard, right? So I came to set on Tuesday. Might as well. I slept in, but I'll tell you this story. I slept in, right? Because I was traveling and whatever.
Well, you flew in from doing shows in Halifax.
I flew in from Halifax on a Monday, and I had to do something after I flew in, so
you did more comedy.
I did more comedy, and then I came home, and I was supposed to get picked up at 5, but I woke up at 7.
Oh God, that's not even like a little.
And
Jared's
called
phoning
the
me.
thing.
What's the producer's phone number? What's the producer's
I
phone
called
number?
the
casting.
casting lady.
Yeah,
She
she wasn't
said,
a
"Yeah, no problem. Come in, right?" So I got to set like 8:30. We didn't get called until 10, so that's all good.
Yeah.
But I sat down, and the lady told me, "Okay, I have to shave you." In 1970, you can't have full beard. Okay.
Just your face.
Says my face, right?
Okay.
Not the whole body. I didn't want to scare her. And plus, it's already shaved.
you.
It's already shaved. Okay, no, but
that brings us to our sponsor,
It's a landing
Manscaped.
strip.
you know, it's already I'm comfortable with the heat. No, but then they literally shaved me and asked me, "How do you think you look?" Right? And I'm like, "Interesting." And she just like, it was already established I was a comic, so like,
Yeah.
she knew I could handle shit. She said, "You look like a pedophile."
Oh.
And I'm like, I was thinking about
I thought you were gonna say
I
porn
can't
star.
go to libraries.
What's that guy's name? John Wayne Gracie or whatever.
Don't we, Gacy?
I thought you were gonna say
porn
porn
star.
you were
I
gonna
was
say
a
porn
porn star too. But like a
I
pedophile.
was gonna say I think she's hitting on you, but maybe she wasn't.
Pedophile. The thing is, I was angry when I came there.
John Wayne
Oh,
Gacy.
fuck you. Yeah, like,
How many kids you got buried under
you
your
know how
floorboard?
people can make you feel like could change your mood just by laughing.
Well, on the way there, you're
That
like,
lady totally changed my mood.
because on the way there, you're like, how come no one recognizes that I'm a pedophile? And then she fixed the problem.
I believe I can fly.
You are in the film
I
industry.
believe I can touch the sky. No, never mind.
Now everyone knows.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Dante wanted us to do the locomotive. Or no, let's wrap it up.
That's it.
But yeah, thank you for watching another episode of We're Stutter Blindly. Don't forget to smash the like button.
And Smash Life? What was it?
And Crush Life.
Yeah, t-shirts and the link.
Crush
down below.
Life.
That's
Crush
right.
life.
Crush Life. All right. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Bye.